Good morning, ohayo gozaimasu. In today's mini lesson, we are going to go over whose, dare, with examples and just an overview of the grammar. Let's go. Whose notebook is this? So when asking whose X, so whose noun is this, we can use the following structures. So firstly, if we wanted to say specifically this, we can say kore wa. So kore is this thing. Kore wa dare no noun. So dare is dare is who. Dare no is whose. This little no particle often, not always, translates really well to an apostrophe S. So dare no is like whose. Got this little apostrophe S here. It's the apostrophe S part is the no particle. Dare no noun. Desu ka. Desu ka is it in this sentence. So kore could be swapped with sore or are if you want to say sore, like that, whose noun is that, or are for whose noun is that over there. Technically, you could say if you have the pen in your hand, or what we're talking about here, a notebook in your hand, and it's obvious what you're talking about, you could say dare no noto desu ka. You don't need to say kore wa, you can just say dare no noto desu ka. But for now, we are adding kore wa onto the front because we like to make long sentences as beginners. Okay, reiben. Reiben is example sentence. Let's show you the theory behind it. So reiben is example sentence. Kore wa dare no noto desu ka? Kore wa, as for this, dare no, whose, noto, notebook, desu ka, is it? Dare no noto desu ka would technically be whose notebook is it? Whereas kore wa dare no noto desu ka would be whose notebook is this? Okay, noun wa dare no desu ka? So this is the other option we could go for. You can put the noun first and make that like the subject of the sentence. For example, noto wa dare no desu ka? As for the notebook, whose is it? And you can obviously do this with other nouns as well. You could say, neko wa dare no desu ka? As for the cat, whose is it? Whose is the cat? Whose cat is it? Enpitsu wa dare no desu ka? As for the pencil, whose is it? Tebukuro wa dare no desu ka? Whose are the gloves? Remember, desu ka can be is, am, and are, so we don't need to change anything to make whose are the gloves any different to whose pencil is it. So is versus are, it's all des. Remember, we can also add a no to create a... Oh yeah, so this is what I said a moment ago. Adding the no particle creates the apostrophe S effect. Therefore, dare plus no equals whose. Okay, I have some sentences here to translate. There's a few kanji in here, but I actually want you to listen to the sentences and try and translate them in your head rather than read them. You have about 3 seconds once I read the sentence to translate in your head before I reveal the answer. If you need more time, go ahead and pause. If you do need a hint, you're welcome to look at the screen as the sentences are written on there. There are some kanji in there, which might make it harder, it might not, I don't know. But yeah, whatever suits you, let's go. その教科書は誰のですか? その教科書は誰のですか? So, this textbook, as for this textbook, whose is it? Next question. あの日記はミカちゃんのです. Keep in mind, Mika is a name, Mika-chan is a person. あの日記はミカちゃんのです. あの日記は that diary, that diary that's not close to either of us. As for that diary not close to either of us, it is Mika's. We've got the chan plus no equals an apostrophe s. It's Mika-chan's. ルール先生は誰ですか? ルール先生は誰ですか? So, Ruru sensei wa, as for Ruru sensei, Dare desu ka? Who are they? Who is Lulu sensei? Me. Watashi desu. Okay, lastly, Teya-chan wa doko no shushin desu ka? Teya-chan wa doko no shushin desu ka? So this one is a red herring. It's from last lesson when we did shushin. We're not saying dare, we are saying doko. Teya-chan. Teya-chan is a name. Teya-chan wa, as for Teya-chan, doko no shushin. Which origin, which hometown, which place of origin desu ka is it? So where is Teya from? Okay, that is pretty much everything for now. Thank you very much for watching. If you've completed the lesson, I'd like you to put in the comments as writing practice, noun wa dare no desu ka, or kore wa dare no noun desu ka. You can choose which one. And then if you'd like to, you can make a little chain if someone else comments on it. So for example, if I write enpitsu wa dare no desu ka, and then someone else adds onto it, これは私の鉛筆です。カバンは誰のですか? It'll give you some speaking, some typing practice. If I see anything wrong with any of the sentences, I will try to correct you. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. If you did like this video, please consider subscribing because it really helps my little channel.